to make a delicious decorative dessert for a party you're having at your house. Today I'll be teaching you how to frost cupcakes. I have worked in a bakery for over a year, and every day I frost over 8 dozen cupcakes with different designs and variety of flavors. So for frosting cupcakes, I'll be teaching you what are the tools you're going to be needing, what different techniques you'll be using, and how to decorate them to make them more eye-appealing. So for the different tools you'll need your cupcake, your frosting, a spatula, frosting bag, frosting tips, and if this is your first time, you'll be needing a plate. So to get started, you're going to be needing to put your frosting tip. Today I'll be using a round tip and a star tip. But if you do not have any of these items, you can use a Ziploc bag and just cut the tip off the end, which will make one of the designs I'll be having today. So you need to get your spatula out or a spoon, and you'll need to scoop your frosting out of either store-bought frosting or frosting that you made at home. You'll need to scoop that out and place it in your bag, and just make sure it's really in there. And the tip also, you might want to make sure the frosting tip is really in the corner. If not, it will come loose out of the bag and will not stay in the bag, and it's just going to go right back up in the thing, or be crooked, and it's not going to be placed right, and it's going to be very difficult to get back out or to make it right in there where you need it to be. So first you want to do that, and then you're going to fold your bag and place the frosting in there. So you don't have to start way up top and get your hands all messy with that. You just have to stay right there at the bag. So when you start frosting, actually you want to start by putting your left hand up top and your right hand on bottom. The left hand is there to guide, and your right hand is actually there to pump the frosting out. So after that, you will actually want to push all the air out of the bag first. So when you first start frosting cupcakes on the cupcake, you don't want it to splatter everywhere and mess up your cupcake, because that's going to be really hard to clean up, and you really want to make it perfect. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend starting on a plate, and you're going to be wanting to put the frosting tip. I would make sure your left hand's on top, your right hand's on bottom, and you squeeze and put it in a circular motion. I will have the round tip first, and the round tip will make a thicker swirl. So it'll be easier, and it's a very simple design. So if you're doing a boy's birthday party or just an office party, it'll be very beautiful to use. It's very simple and easy to decorate. So you'll be wanting to make a circular motion, like one circle, and then you're gonna build up on top of that, and that's a little mini circle, and then you're gonna just do a little tiny circle where there's a tip, like so. And if this is your first time, I would recommend practicing on the plate and try again, because practice does make perfect. So after that, on your star tip, you're want to be doing the exact same thing. This tip makes a more elegant design that you see at girls' birthday parties or at a wedding. If weddings have cupcakes, you'll kind of see them at weddings, more elegant places. You will see them other than the other cupcake. And then the Ziploc bag one will actually make the first one, the thicker round design, but it's not going to be as thick unless you make the hole bigger. If you make the hole smaller, it's gonna be really hard. So you really want to make a bigger circle with that one, so it can have a big small tip. But you don't want to make it too big, because then all of it's going to come out at once, and it's going to be very sloppy and not as beautiful. And then also, so to decorate your frosting, you want to use either sprinkles. The sprinkles are very beautiful to use because they add a little pop of color if you're using like all white. You can also use glitter, which adds a little shimmer to it. And one I usually choose is to use candy like Oreos or candy canes, And you also use like decorative sticks that they have at Walmart, Kroger, anywhere basically you can get any kind of sprinkles or frosting tips. Are very beautiful too, because there's leaves. There's ones for fall, one for summer, one for Christmas, one for Halloween, one for spring. They have many different designs, and you can just have fun with it. That's what cupcakes is about, to make it your own, make it fun, make it beautiful, and for everyone to enjoy.